Hi, I'm Troy Davis. I want to show you a learning center I created on surface tension and also using a rubber band book. Now the purpose of this learning center is to show you how to make a learning center effectively and a rubber band book. The reason why I've included the rubber band book instructions is because they can be most helpful for any subject. And it's a great tool for reiterating learning, okay? So the first step would be to find 4 pages of a book that you would find interesting on your topic. What I did for some of my pages was I left blanks in the definitions, and they have to fill in the blank. Blank, the attraction of the same type molecules and water it causes drops to form. That would be cohesion. This is a definition they know, and there's a couple more. In order to keep their interest, I added a word search in there using their definitions and a coloring page using capillary action. It doesn't describe capillary action, but I use a flower to make it relevant, and they could color that page in too. Now, as you will notice, the page numbers 6 and 3 and 4 and 5 are upside down. What you have to do is take a page like this first, right side up, print all your pages, cut them, and then glue 2 of them upside down, and then number them upside down also before you print this page, okay? That is described here in the Ames rubber band book directions. If you'll notice right here is the page numbers, how to fold it, where the numbers go, to make sure you get it right. Now, once you've taken your master key like that, you make a print copy like this. Then you fold this print copy in half, and then in half again. See with 3 on the outside. Same here. You fold this over like that, and then in half. And then it goes like this. See, you have my mother-in-law's in the hospital, so I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. Then I would recommend in the Learning Center having construction paper. Cut the corners off. The reason I do that is the rubber band will pull the paper down like this, but if you take that corner off, it releases the tension. Then take the rubber band, fold the paper like this, slide your rubber band over it like that. You gotta straighten your papers out, sorry. And then once you have it, there you go. Once you have it like such, then you have a rubber band book. Have them write a title on the front, surface tension. They could color if they want. Put their name, by Marie, by Tom, in their last name. And then they have this book that they've created. Now this is good. This fits the subject of your topic, which would in this case is surface tension. It also hits on any grade of writing SOL for English. It gives them a study guide to look over the information. It gives them something to bring home to show, their parents. No age group doesn't want to create. And then in my learning center, what I would do is I would have this sheet printed out, and I would have, this sheet printed out, the opposite page, 6 and 3, and then in a folder like this, I would put one set of the pages over here and one set of the pages over here. I recommend printing 10 more than your classroom, just to have extras. Now, encourage your kids to write their answers in pencil. Do not put the answer key with the Learning Center. Have them turn their books in and check them. And then allow them to make the corrections. Also, it's a judgment call whether you would want to keep the rubber bands with your Learning Center. My feeling is if you put 20 rubber bands in a Learning Center, you'll end up with a lot missing that aren't on books. But that's up to you. I would keep them, and then once they're done with their books, give them their rubber band to put on their book. Have directions on how to put things away. Explain to the class as a whole how the Learning learning center should be kept, how it should be used, how the materials should be stored properly. Then these I would keep in your own teacher file. The key, that way you'll always have this to print. I would also make 2 copies to go with this on file to have an answer key. So due to the blank bonds, the water molecules stick together. That's hydrogen. But you don't want to write that on this sheet, because when you go to print it next time for the Learning Center, the answers will be there. You need a separate sheet on file, and then you could just file this away with the answer key, and you'd always have that to make more Learning Centers if need be. I highly recommend using these rubber band books for Learning Centers, and the kids love to create these, and the more that they can create, and you can be creative like I did, filling out, and I did a word search and a coloring page, but you could do more coloring pages. You can do having them actually making a book and writing and reading. I mean, it just the sky's the limit with these things, but the kids really do love these books. If you leave construction paper in your learning center, use light colored paper so that they can write their names in the titles. If it's dark, you won't be able to see it. Crowns would go with the learning center. Scissors to cut these corners. You have to cut those corners. And the kids will have a lot of fun with these, you'll see. And you'll really like the result that you get from this. All right, well, I hope that is all. And thank you for your time.